The story of how Johnny Depp rebuilt his career after the courtroom storm is one of the most dramatic comeback stories in Hollywood history. For a long time, Depp was known as one of the most talented and unique actors in the film industry. From his unforgettable role as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean to his performances in films like Edward Scissorhands and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he built a reputation as a creative artist who could transform himself into almost any character. But everything changed when his personal life exploded into one of the most public legal battles Hollywood had ever seen. The legal fight between Depp and his former wife, Amber Heard, became global news. The trial, known as the Depp vs. Heard defamation trial, dominated headlines, social media discussions, and television broadcasts for weeks. Millions of people around the world watched every detail unfold. The courtroom became a stage where private accusations turned into public drama. During that time, Depp's career appeared to be collapsing. Major studios distanced themselves from him, and he lost roles in big productions. For a moment, it seemed like the Hollywood doors that once welcomed him were closing, but Johnny Depp did not disappear. Instead, he stepped away from the noise and focused on rebuilding his life piece by piece. Rather than rushing back into massive blockbuster films, he chose a quieter path. Depp returned to the things that had always inspired him: art, music, and independent filmmaking. Friends and fans noticed that he was determined to prove that his identity as an artist was stronger than any controversy surrounding his name. One of the most important steps in his comeback came when he appeared at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival. In 2023, Depp starred in the historical drama Jeanne du Barry, where he played King Louis XV. The film premiered at Cannes and the audience responded with a long-standing ovation. Outside of acting, Depp also turned his attention back to music. He performed with the rock group Hollywood Vampires alongside legendary musicians. Touring and performing on stage reminded fans that Depp had always been more than just a movie star. Music gave him another creative outlet and helped him reconnect with audiences in a completely different way. What made Depp's comeback even more remarkable was the loyalty of his fanbase. Throughout the controversy, many supporters around the world continued to stand by him. Social media campaigns, fan messages, and public support events showed that millions of people still believed in his talent and wanted to see him succeed again. That support created momentum that slowly began to reshape his public image. Gradually, the narrative around Johnny Depp began to change. Instead of being defined by the courtroom drama, he started to be seen once again as a resilient artist who had survived a difficult chapter of his life. Producers and directors slowly opened their doors again, recognizing that his global popularity and acting skills were still powerful forces in the entertainment industry. Today, Johnny Depp's story is often described as a lesson in resilience. His career did not recover overnight, and the path back to Hollywood's center stage has been complicated. Yet his determination to continue creating art, telling stories, and connecting with audiences has allowed him to rebuild the foundation of his career. In the end, the courtroom storm that once threatened to destroy Johnny Depp's legacy became just one chapter in a much larger story. What truly defines him now is not the controversy, but the way he continued to stand, create, and move forward even when the world was watching his every step. His journey proves that in Hollywood and in life, comebacks are always possible for those who refuse to give up.